girl Onyx, High Priestess of the Trap, over here at Trap Temple Society. How y'all doing? If you're new here, I do readings for myself to log my journey, to track my manifestations, and to hold myself accountable. Now, one of the things that I learned is that when I get my mindset ready in the morning and I'm pushing through all of the morning fog, because sometimes we wake up, we have this fog, and it's just like a bombardment of thoughts and different things that you're trying to sort through as you go through your days. And it just sits in your subconscious while you sleep, and when you wake up, I feel like that's when you start processing what you processed in your sleep. They call it downloads or whatever. But sometimes for me, if especially because my life and different things I've gone through or whatever, it's a fog. And so I have to push through like the thoughts that would initially come or that would initially, bother or hurt or harm me. And it's finally to the point where I wake up now and I put myself in my good headspace, and that fog doesn't even touch no more, right? So the thoughts or the behaviors or the different things that would normally impact on a day-to-day basis that would have you disgruntled or upset or have like a negative outlook on life, it doesn't really have that much of a hold on me. And music being my ability to fight through and really kind of manifest, right? So I have this manifestation playlist that I've been working on, and that for me is my gift. And I'm not saying there's nobody that can do that, but it's something that I know that I'm able to do. So whatever you're able to do in that area of manifestation that works for you, that's your gift, right? That's your gift, and you have to stand in that. So my favorite song right now, I'll give you my top three. Okay, my top three tracks right now is What You Need by Tems, right? And I listen to that to banish kind of energies, past relational energies. I just had an ex, really, like, he left a voicemail, and the words to that song, right? I need to be alone now. I need to be alone, right? Your love is not my lifeline. Your love is not my home. Returning you, you're not mine. To me, you don't belong. I'm better on my own. You're better when you're gone. I'm not what you need. Get away from me. Now, sometimes people be needing a therapist and a fucking exorcist, okay? With that being said, that's one of my favorite songs to listen to when I feel outside energies that are not my own trying to impact my mood or something trying to throw off my manifestation. Another song I really, really enjoy that I listen to get up in the morning, Girl Get Up by Doechii and SZA. I be in the back levitating, doing meditation. Leave me, girl, get up. Right? So, and then the other one that I really like in the morning is Same Shit by Isaiah Rashad. It's the same shit, right? The man, the myth, the legend, the great, the plan, get money till I'm dead, perfecting my little trap, right? That's my shit right there. And so that's one that I listen to when I'm in my hustle mode, right? When I'm getting up and I'm getting ready and I'm out the house and I'm just trying to keep my head down, mind my business. Keep your head down and work like I do. Understand, everybody ain't gonna like you, yeah. That's that Whacked Out Murals by Kendrick Lamar, okay? So I really do enjoy music. I use it to really like push and drive myself, right? But yeah, music manifestations, they work. I'm manifesting self-love, girl, get up. I'm manifesting money, dollar, dollar. I'm manifesting healthy love. I'm not what you need. Get away from me, right? And I'm manifesting, just hustling and getting my shit together, right? So it's the same shit. So let us see. There's no one like you. Nope. We got 7 of Wands. We got 6 of Wands. And the Empress, babe. So when I look at these cards and I read them for myself in my current situation, like I said, I read for myself to hold myself accountable, blah, blah, blah. Disclaimer. When I look at Seven of Wands and Six of Wands, this is telling me that I might have been in a space where there was a lot of challenge, a lot of competition, where, you know, you really had to push through and really go hard, right? And one of the things that has been coming out for me a lot has been transitioning. I posted a message Monday about transitioning, and now you're coming out of, you know, on the other side. And so what do you do next? So that forest, again, going back to that deer metaphor, which has now become one of my favorite metaphors. You're coming out of that dark, scary forest and you see all this life and beauty before you, and you're like, I'm scared, right? So in that forest was the competition. In that forest was the challenges. In that forest was the strife and that's the grind, right? And for me, when I say I'm grinding, I mean it in a way that is so healthy for my nervous system. If it takes me out of regulation, it's not for me. And so we're coming out of that survival mode. And Six of Swords, excuse me, is saying that we're transitioning into a new space. So when I look at Six of Swords, I'm like, what are we transitioning into? Boom, the Empress, right? And the Empress is all four queens of the tarot alchemized. So you're someone who knows how to nurture, but not overgive, with the Queen of Cups. You're someone who maintains healthy boundaries, with the Queen of Swords. You're someone who is a master manifester, the Witch of the Tarot, which I've heard. Shout out to Witch of Scythe. The Witch of the Tarot, right? Very magnetic, with the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, meaning, bitch, you in your bag, right? So you finally are coming into a space where you've mastered that last element of the Pentacles, which is the slowest because it's earth, right? You got to water it, you got to nurture it, you got to take care of it. Like my mom, she has plants out here and I'm trying to learn how to do this garden stuff. And one thing about me is I'm gonna kill a plant. Okay. It takes a lot of patience to take care of plants. And that's why the Pentacles is the slowest of the tarot. But now here we are, we fully alchemized every single element. And when you go back, just going back to the Queen of Pentacles, it's really about money and legacy, right? It's about 3D things that we can touch here in this earth. Money. You hear me, Mr. Krabs? Money. And so whether you have that now or it's coming, because again, I know my manifestation. So whether it's in pocket now or whether it's coming or it's something that you've already set in motion and you're actively manifesting, it's already done. Because we're showing here as the Empress, we're already in that Empress energy. So we've alchemized. And what comes next? Ooh. What comes next? So we got Seven of Cups in reverse. And two things about reading cards in reverse. Either it's a block, right? Or it's, inner, right? Inner work. And when I read this for me, I see alignment, right? I see my inner voice, my inner self-compass. Upright, it's long-term goals, right? So that to me says that now I'm focusing on my goals internally because my external goals have been met. And now I'm working on the things that I have to channel internally. So this Four of Cups here, it says that we're in a state of quiet contemplation. We're in deep thought about the things that we seek for the long term. What else we got here? Ooh, I'm liking this. Because I had Justice out after that Four of Cups, but I was like, okay, what about the Justice card? Okay, wow. So we have Justice, Temperance, and the High Priestess. and they're all upright. And so this tells me that we're coming into a place of balance, especially next to that Temperance card. The Justice card next to it is telling me we're coming into a place of balance. The High Priestess is stepping into your role. So you could be someone who has a practice, is thinking about starting a practice, or has a YouTube channel, or thinking about doing YouTube. Maybe even just initiating the act of leaning on your intuition more. So you're coming into a place where you're showing as someone who's fair, someone who's healed, someone who's balanced, and someone who listens to yourself. Like you're showing as very High Priestess. It almost gives me the feel of like, even going back to the Empress, a very regal queen. Like when I see these cards, I see just a queen with her headdress who knows how to rule well the things in her and the things around her. You know how to treat people fairly. You have the ability to heal self and to assist with the healing of others. With your intuition, you can tell when things are not in alignment and when things are not in balance. But it looks like now, it looks like you may be making a decision. And when I see Three of Cups, to me, it says you might be looking into finding community or a relationship or something externally outside yourself, but you're in a pause. It's like you want to get ready for that, but something is stopping you. And what I have here that's showing the block is the reverse 10 of cups. So that tells me that, of course, this goes back to, and I know for me personally, my own experiences, this could go back to, seeing you invest in something and then watching those dreams not come to fulfillment, which is okay because everybody's not for you, right? Everybody's not for you. And so one thing you have to learn with your energy is when, where, and how much to invest. Because you can pour, see, because you can pour so much into other people and you can leave yourself depleted. Now, going back to this Temperance card, you're healed. And now, and even that Empress card, you know how and when to pour and what to pour into other people because you've done the work. You've gotten the scales balanced on your end, on what you've done on your side. And so you might still feel the sting of that 10 of Cups, but that's okay, babe, because you know how to pour. We have the Wheel of Fortune coming out. So you might have a new cycle, a new opportunity, something's clicking into place. We got 10 of Pentacles and Reverse Judgment. So in your quest to find community, and I say something outside of yourself, because a lot of the cards that we've seen here had to do with inner peace and inner alignment and self-love. So what I'm seeing is that you may be looking at something outside of yourself, and that there is something that's taking place that can bring you fulfillment outside of yourself. But you're filled with doubt. Reverse Judgment. You're scared to act. What you scared for, Tink? It's gonna be okay. Don't let nothing from the past impact your future. Okay, well, but this is good. Four of Swords, Two of Swords, and reverse 10 of Wands. So this tells me that you're chilling, right? Like you're chilling, like you're good by yourself, you're good. But there's a decision coming up on something that you have to make. You feel like you've been carrying a lot, but you're coming out of it. The Nine of Wands says it's going to take courage for you to pull through and to really, it feels like, yeah, the self-doubt. Okay. So what this is saying is basically exactly the same thing that came out Monday, right? You're out of the forest, little deer, and you have community and you have what you seek on the other side, but you're so stuck and shook from that reverse 10 of Cups situation that it makes you reluctant to move forward into your 10 of Pentacles, right? Your wealth, your legacy, like it's something there that's really beautiful for you. It's going to take a lot of inner work. And my suggestion for you would be to do some sort of shadow work, right? Maybe you should journal or write down what it is that you feel and why you seem to feel that way, because you should not let no 10 of Cups ass bitch make you miss out on something that's possibly very, well, not even possibly, it's clearly very good for you. Yep, there it goes. 8 of Pentacles says, do the work, right? Do the long inner work and really make sure that you prepare your life for what's about to come in for you. So if this message resonates with you, my name is Onyx, High Priestess of the Trap, over here at Trap Temple Society. Please like and subscribe, and welcome.